Hello there everybody and welcome back to another Gleaner Heights gameplay video. Oh boy, this game does take a while to get through. There's some things I might be able to do about that though. Maybe make our days a bit less busy. But let's look at the weather for tomorrow. A sunny spring day. I was streaming this earlier and I learned a few things. And a few things that might even be worth sharing with you guys, actually. For one, on my other playthrough in the stream, we had a chicken. So I know what to do with chickens now. And all those following things, such as those. And we were starting to make some money on the other playthrough as well, when I'm live streaming. All that is fine and dandy. I do like knowing what it is I'm doing. But one thing that I've been kind of hearing rumors about, right, as I've been kind of going through reading forum posts and whatnot, is that supposedly I had my guess that there was a dark side to this game, and they're not secretive. The devs are not secretive when they were saying that there's something about it, maybe these lives that our friends have in the town that may be interesting and dark and deceitful, and who knows what else. I don't really know. What I do know is that my interpretation of what it is that I'm reading is that things happen at night. We've not been spending a lot of time at night being anywhere except for, here. So, not that that's a big deal, but we're gonna see what we can do in terms of kind of expanding our horizons a little bit over these next few days. Now it's a Friday, and soon we'll have the store open. In fact, let's go ahead and sleep for an hour. I want to make sure that I keep my, or not sleep, we'll just let an hour pass by taking an hour-long bath. And we're gonna go ahead and just take care of some stuff over in the town section, such as buying some goodies that we might potentially need. We're gonna replant those turnips, and I want to show you guys, as part of today's episode, two different areas where you can get special, chests done without having to do anything particularly new or exciting. So we're gonna take 5 of those. Not a problem, not a problem. Glad to have you. I don't know why I'm having a hard time speaking right now. Not because I had some Oreos milk and now. Okay, so anyway, we bought ourselves some turnip seeds. When do you open, dude? When do you open? That's where I need to be, man. That's where I need to be. Alright, well, it doesn't matter so much right now. Let's go ahead and check out a few different things. Can we walk in here? Just see what's up? Nothing important. Not right now, at least. Alright, well, let me show you the chest over towards our house then first. And then we'll show you a couple other things that I learned while I was streaming today. I often like to stream and play games at the same time. It just tends to seem to be able to allow me to test some different theories out without some of the pressure of having it being a recorded thing. Because these are hard. These are kind of like really hard to redo if you mess up pretty significantly. Let's go ahead first and just get our planting done for the day. All right, and we'll also get the watering happen. Oh, come on. You can hold down and move at the same time. Just so you know that, a little bit of information for you. Now let's go over this way. You might remember in previous episodes, we went over here and we showed you some of the stuff over here, some of the baddies over here that we could deal with. But let's see if I can find this place again. But if you go down in this direction, I believe it's all the way down and to the left, somewhere in this general area. I believe we found ourselves something on the stream that was interesting. Oh yeah, I think we're in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Ba-boom! A chest. Inside that chest was copper. Now copper is definitely useful because copper allows you. I missed him again. Copper actually allows you to upgrade equipment, but it's quite expensive, so we can't do that right now at this point. Although we're gonna want to do it, I don't know, sooner rather than later, perhaps one might say, but at some point for sure. So we're gonna keep this copper, and I want to show you the other one, but it involves a hospital, and the hospital was closed at the time. I don't know when the hospital is really open during the day, so we'll have to see. Now there's boars up here, so if we go up this way, and I'll just show you where that is real quick. Now boars can drop meat. It's not something that I can make use of at this time, but hopefully one day. I think it's this way and then down. We might find some other enemies in the area too, like some of this like these plant guys that are just demons. I don't know. They seem to be able to be kited around like almost anything. So instead of trying to kite this guy, because he has like a homing missile, I'm just gonna smack his face in. Now here's a boar. These guys will run until they hit something, basically, including if it's you. But if you do that, look, they're a potato. Not particularly smart AI right there. What are you gonna do? Point is, really easy to farm, really simple to kill. Come on, come on, bro. They hit the tree, they just stop running. Other side of the tree, stop running. So, oops, I mean, I gotta stink less, but something to keep in mind. Come on. So it's really kind of hard to get bested over by those boars, but eventually, sometimes they drop meat. They can also drop bats, like glycerol. And I think that's probably using cooking. I don't know yet at this time. So let's avoid those bugs, because those bugs are just the most obnoxious of any of the creatures in this game, as far as I can tell. And we'll continue on. Now, what else can we say? Well, we're running a little bit low on energy right now, but I'm not too worried about it. We don't have many other things designed for today's schedule, except for trying to see if we can get into the hospital for one, and then two is probably gonna be just going around town at night. Now I haven't really explored the town much at night yet, so I don't really know what to expect much. In fact, it wouldn't be a bad thing if I can get this item from the chest up here first before we go ahead into night and exploring. I don't know. There might be. I have a feeling there's situations where we might actually fight members of the community. Ah, good. We can get in here. Wonderful. So there's a doctor right there. He looks like an evil scientist. Maybe he is, for all I know. And by the way, I mentioned in another episode something about all the different religious names. There's 5 that come from someplace in the Bible. That's Gabriel, fallen angel; Lazarus, man back from the dead; Tobias. I can't remember where he's from. Cain, which is of course Cain and Abel, the first brothers. And the last one was, I think it was Michael. I don't remember now the last one. But Michael's kind of a pretty standard one. So we open up that chest, we got a bandana, and it immediately put it on our body. Or no, it immediately put it into our like set here that we can choose from. And when you put it on, it gives you extra protection, which is wonderful. You know, protection is important for sure in many different situations. Let's continue on though, and forget that I said anything about bandanas or protection. So those are the only ones I've found so far that are just kind of hanging around. There might be more in other places. Now our goal for now is gonna be, well, we might do a little bit more cleaning up of our farm real quick while we're kind of hanging around here. Or should we save the energy for night? You know what, let's save the energy for night, because we do not know what to expect. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna put away the copper, the iron, and the stone. We don't have much iron right now in this playthrough. In the other one, I have quite a bit. Let's let some time pass, all right? 5 o'clock now. Let's go to 8. 8 o'clock. It's definitely night. Definitely night. Let's see. We have $500 on us right now. That's great. We've got stuff growing, which is wonderful. What about you? Do you say anything interesting? Whoa! I clicked out of things. Sorry. I gotta. You make some good coin in Gleaner Heights if you know how things work around here. We should go fishing together someday. I'm a lot into fishing. I'm a lot into many things. Denny, hey Skim, how are you? Oh, sorry, I just hold your face in. So I don't know. I'm wondering if perhaps there are areas I should be checking out at night that might be good places to see if there's nefarious activity, which I believe that there is. We then get to choose if we join in it or not. That's the general impression that I get, at least. I don't remember seeing anything in particular down here. A lot of this is still, I'm still exploring this game to a large degree. I'm not much further ahead. Ooh. Night flower. Opens at night and it can be closed. Okay. So there's other valuable reasons perhaps to be walking around at night. Can we go in here tonight? Is that a thing? Could this be maybe something that only opens at a certain time? Obviously not. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. It was worth some exploration. Let's go to the church. I don't know. I had a feeling that there might be something about the church at night with all these names, but I'm not sure. I've got a suspicion there's a cult or something. I don't really know quite what it is yet. Now, I don't think we can jump the fence anywhere that's productive right there. It's still fairly early. You know, it's still before midnight. I don't know. It's possible things don't happen until after midnight. It's possible that nothing happens at all. I really don't know what to expect. But the indication that I kind of got was that there very well could be... Hold on just a second. While I fix that again. Very well could be things that happen at night that would otherwise not happen during the day. Don't know where. Don't know why. There's another night flower. We'll pick that up. I mean, it's something I can sell if nothing else. We'll see maybe if we can get into anybody's houses or stuff like that. The hospital is locked as well. Everything is locked. Alright, where might people be getting into trouble then? Up here? Another cave system up there. I don't think I remember that one. Oh, night flower. Pick that up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's certain days, if it's after a certain time. I don't really know. I do apologize for not knowing, I suppose, but you know, I'm just testing things out, and I hope you guys don't mind too much while we kind of explore this together a bit. I don't even know who lives here. I don't think so, at least. I don't think I know. Alright, let's check back here. And worst comes worst, maybe we find some more flowers we can sell. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Can't seem to make it through there anymore. I don't even know what this is. I thought that it would have something to do with the restoration process, but it doesn't seem to have anything at all to do with that. Alright. I see nothing of interest here. And we're getting close to 12. Which, if I was a game developer, 12 would be when things start happening. Strange things. Should we hide right here real quick and see if like this guy pops out or something at 12? Nothing happened. And feel free to, please don't spoil anything, guys. Please no spoilers in the chat if you could. But this is well lit. Still open. You got nothing to say to me, eh? Hobby is important. Okay. That's the Screaming Man. That's the painting of the Screaming Man. Or at least a rendition of it of some sort or another. What? Was that always there? That broken rope makes it seem like I can climb up or down. Let's pick up this night flower. These are all the places I would have thought there'd be something if there was something going on. Maybe the docks, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything right now. It's possible that I might have to prompt events or something along those lines, and I just haven't done that at this time. Very possible indeed. Alright, well, you know what? Let's call this one a day then, and we can get right into the next day and see what it is that we can make work. I was glad I was at least able to show you those two things. Those two chests right there. I feel like these videos are so long and very little is accomplished in the making of a video. That's alright. We're making progress here at least. Actually, let's sell these guys, because I don't think I need them. They can be given as gifts, but maybe I should have kept one for that purpose, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and call it. It's not time for another video. We can keep this one going. It's maybe might end up as a pretty long video, but we'll see what we can do here. Alright, croissants in the morning. News in the afternoon. Sunny spring day. So we can certainly plant today, safely. And hopefully not lose anything for tomorrow. We got ourselves some lettuce coming in. Happy with that. I like that. We'll have to buy some lettuce as well. What's our money looking like? We can get any. That's because the only things we put in, I think, were after the time that he's picked up. So I think that's why we didn't get any additional money from those flowers we sold. They haven't been picked up yet. That makes sense, wouldn't it, Skim? Wouldn't it? If you used your brain, Skim, you would seem less silly, Skim. That's okay. I think that if you can walk over them, they're still... No, I don't know. I don't remember these guys. I don't know. There's gotta be some way of knowing when they can be removed or not. Not removed, but washed away. So here's our coop. And high up on our goal list is gonna be to get our hands on... Oh, is that back already? Can we pick those every night? Will be to get... What was I gonna say? I can't remember now. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. This game just gets me so... like... so zen and so focused in that I tend to forget myself. We do need to... It's Saturday. We will need to take care of some planting yet today. So we might want to keep some of our energy. But I wanted to show you guys something. I like to teach a little bit as I'm going through games. This is one of those things that I learned. Alright, so... an important aspect of mining that I kind of piecemealed into a little bit. You have to discover, of course, as we know, how to get down into the next layer and all that stuff like that. There might be something that you don't know, though. Let me just take care of that guy. And there's an easy way, from what I have kind of seen. I don't know if other people are doing this. I'm not watching any of the Let's Plays right now because I want this to be very much a new game to me. One of the things that I've noticed is that if you go up a level and then down a level, you come into a completely, entirely new area. So this reddish kind of dirt underneath means that's where the next way down is going to be, is somewhere in this patch of reddish dirt. It could be this one right there. It is. And we can go down. Perfect. Wonderful. But let's say that we wanted to go back up and we didn't want to, we wanted to go down again and we didn't have to dig for it. If you go up and then go right back and go back down, you get an entirely new section. The one above us was a new section too, actually. But this definitely seems to be, I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but so if my goal is to get to like level 5, right? And I don't have the energy or the time, or, well, not the time really, because it does take a lot of time. I don't have the energy to keep finding the new areas. I could just go back down, or go back up, come back down until I find a place where it's easy to get to the next level down. It's like I said, I don't know if it's on purpose or not. I don't know if it is. It doesn't sound like something that I would do on purpose, but I don't know. Now we're gonna try to get in here and get to the next level real quick before we head back up. I think it might be over in this area. I don't know, this one? Maybe the one next to it? Because I can see underneath me is the special bottom. There we are. Let's go down another level. Floor 3. We're gonna... there's nothing good here. There's nothing good, right? Nothing good that we can easily hit. We go up. Entirely new area. Go down. Entirely new area. Nothing useful. Mostly just dangerous. But just letting you know that this is it's an option. I don't know if it's really viable or not to just keep doing that. But you'll see that each time you do it, it's an entirely different area. But we're not going to be staying in here for very long because I actually want to explore. Oh. See, so we could go down to floor 4 here, but I want to make sure that I save some of my energy for later on. Like I could dig and try to get out, but why dig? I gotta warn you, it's boring. But it does seem to be a viable way of getting around the mines without having to just constantly be digging yourself in or out of trouble. So, go down, go up. Again, our goal is to go up. We're on floor 2, we want to get all the way up. Okay, well, I don't mind digging through one side, right? I've got enough energy for it. Now, of course, you can continue to dig after you've used all your energy, and perhaps that's part of what this game is supposed to be about, but just giving you a little bit of a hint. I don't know how much I like doing this. I mean, I don't enjoy doing it, but it seems to be a viable way of not exhausting yourself when getting in and out of the mines. Getting further down does seem to give you better stuff as well, so. And again, for some reason, time just doesn't pass when you're in the mines. It's not something that I get why they chose that, because I don't get why they chose to do that, but it's just kind of how it is from what I can tell. Do we explore again tonight and see if anything creepy happens? Maybe we'll go out briefly after midnight. It's a Saturday. I don't know if there's a religious cult here. Does it go out on Sundays or Friday? Well, Friday night we were out. It wasn't late. It wasn't late when we were by the church, at least. I don't know. I just find it suspicious that we have so many different biblical references, and yet none that are nothing necessarily to speak from it other than that. It doesn't seem like they're the ones that are always at church or anything like that, so I don't know. I'm not really quite sure what the purpose of it is at this time. What I do know is that I'd like to get some more money rolling. I'd like to get some more crops rolling. I'd like to get some more things unlocked and try to speed up the progress of this game a little bit. I think that having more money is not going to lead to more problems, like it does most times for most people. More money, less problems is what I'm thinking in this playthrough. And so I am going to go ahead and kind of refocus a little bit on making sure that we can get some of the nicer, finer things in life going, such as animals. Make sure you had to care for animals and whatnot. Let's go talk to May. I like what I do. It's a lot of walking, delivering goods to others, but I haven't gotten used to it. I have gotten used to it, okay. What up? What would you like to buy? I think it was, no, it was lettuce. Lettuce, please. Thank you, please. And we'll continue. I think I did show you that in the hotel there is the guy's safe. There's stuff that we can do. I know it. There's a whole missing aspect to this. Clarence. You must be the newcomer. I'm Clarence. How do you do? I hope everything goes well for you here. I forgot that I didn't meet Clarence. It has been abandoned for quite a long time. Okay. Well, fair enough. I learned nothing from that. But I'm glad. I like to meet people. And I don't know if there's anything that I get from meeting everybody. Perhaps I haven't yet done that on either one of the playthroughs. I'm not sure. I feel like I probably did, but maybe not. Let's get out some equipment here, and we'll continue to just plant. Now, I do think that it's going to be viable, reasonable for me to start expanding the farm even again a little bit more. And that's probably going to end up paying off for itself in the end over time. Normally it does. It's gonna take, it does seem like actually the crops do quite a bit of financial help for you. So it's hard to really argue with that. Let's do another set of 5. 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, and I missed that water right there. So I don't think I have the energy for anything else today, okay? So it's early, right? And it always seems to be early in this game. It just seems to take a long time for time to pass. And we have a night flower. I kind of want to see if I can give that as a gift. Truthfully. How do you give gifts? I don't know. Just talk to them with something in your hand, maybe. Let's look at the basics. Nothing. Alright. Looting drops when stamina isn't 0. Right, I understand. Alright. That's taken care of. I think Emily might like the flower. Let's see what if we can actually speak with Emily. I don't know if she's up here. She may not be. But I was told, I was whispered to. No, I was told during one of the streams that Emily might like flowers, and she could be the first gift that we give. She's intriguing to say the least. She's got a je ne sais quoi about her. What's up, dude? You're a weirdo, just so you know. I'm looking for your sister, bro. It's not weird, is it? So we can't get into his safe, by the way. It just tells you don't know the combination. Hey. Have you been spying me? I like this. The gift, not the spying. Oh. Both. Don't rush it. Alright. That's not useful. Same thing you always say. So there's some things they missed with this, I think. But ultimately, this is quite the entertaining game, and I've really been enjoying it. Let's speak with this guy. Let's just see what he has to say. Joshua. Joshua's another fairly common name, I think, in the Bible, but it's also a fairly common name in general. My younger brother used to come see me now and then. Last time he brought with him some venison burgers. Tastiest thing ever. It just seems like a random thing. Seems like a very just strange random thing to just be saying. I don't know. Am I worried? A little bit, maybe. A little bit. Worried, but not worried enough not to go ahead and say that we're gonna have to end this episode here, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed watching this, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you didn't enjoy watching this, you know what? I don't care. I care a little bit, but there's other stuff on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna skip ahead for the next episode, and we're gonna start at nighttime. Peace out, guys.
Yes,